Whoa. Hey, doggy. Ah, this isn't good. This isn't good. Oh my!
Hey everyone, just a quick one before you watch the video. This mod is a little bit janky at times, and I think my recording setup didn't help. There is a bit of sort of wobbling, as I think it's trying to figure out which eye it's filming from. It might be a bit too much. I've tried to edit it as best I can so you only see the stuff that's really worth seeing. But if it is too much for you, then fair enough, I understand. Next time I do one of these, I'm going to try and fix it so that I can make sure that it's as watchable as possible. But I like to think that there's still some stuff that I captured in this video that was worth seeing, so stick around and have fun.
Okay, so there's a few things I kind of want to put out there before I start the main video. There were a few people that didn't really like my Oblivion VR videos because you weren't using your hands. Oh, this video is going to be the same. If you're like all about hand controls, motion controls with your hands, fair enough. Sorry, this video might not be for you. For those of you that are pretty cool with using a controller, please feel free to follow me on this journey. For me, it's more about the experience of seeing the game in that first-person VR space. You know, this isn't really the kind of game that you can play in VR, as far as I'm concerned. You could do it third-person, and this mod does allow it to be third-person, but for me it's more about just seeing a kind of, you know, a world that I've sort of wrapped myself in and played almost to death, and just re-experiencing it in a new way. So I'm going to stop waffling on, and we're just going to kind of go for it. So obviously we've got Limgrave here. I thought I'd start at the appropriate first step, Sight of Grace. I'm using my sort of speedrun-ish character, so I've only got so many Sights of Grace. We're on New Game Plus like 6 or something, I can't remember, but yeah, man, this, like, immediately it's just cool to see. Now you might notice there's some clipping going on here. I don't know if you can see that as well, and that's because if I lean all the way back, there you go. So it's not true first person. I'm assuming that you can see my character. It's just changing the camera's location. And then it puts you in a place where you can look down and go, oh look, there's me. This looks crazy, man. This looks so cool. The Sight of Grace, especially the way that the Grace is like beckoning me, it's really nice to see. There's a little bit of jankiness in the frame rate, but you know, again, given that this game was never intended to look this way, that you've got to give it credit where credit's due. That looks massive. That looks really cool. I'm actually going to go in here before I go anywhere else. So as far as me already knowing how this is going to look goes, I've looked at like 2 places because I wanted my reaction to be genuine. This is really creepy. This is, well. Whoa, okay. Alright. I feel very claustrophobic all of a sudden. The camera's struggling to keep up with my head. Oh, you know what? I bet those chariots are well scary in VR. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh! Oh, it's coming back. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, crap. This is man, you think these things are scary when you're playing it in 2D, you should try this. I don't have enough time, do I? Wow. Should we have a quick look out here before we go in? Because this has got to be a sight, right? I knew this game would be good because... Man, that's beautiful. I knew this game would be good because if nothing else, the art direction and the sense of scale, you know, that they get From Software give you a sense of scale that even in a third-person game that is not a horror can fill you with this sense of emptiness and dread and just this isolating feeling of like, I'm so small in a world that doesn't care about me. To do it in first person and to see it like this, I mean, it brings like a level of fear. It really does. The cool thing about the Loot Ross mods as well is, I don't know how do you guys see this? Yeah, so it's gone third person, but it does it in a very immersive way that doesn't make you feel sick. I just feel like I'm watching a cutscene now. Actually, that's a different camera angle. That's quite cool. That's quite interesting. Oh wow. yeah, none of this feels like it's making me feel sick. I feel like I'm just watching an immersive camera. I can still look around though, which is quite nice. And then when it goes back into gameplay, just like it did when it left gameplay, there's like a little black fade, just to sort of go, okay, we're doing this now. It doesn't mess with your brain too much. This is going to be crazy. This is one of the many areas in Elden Ring that really, when I got there, I had to take a minute to be like, wow. Oh, okay. Doing it this way. This is going to be a treat. I haven't even gotten Torrent out yet. Let's get Torrent out. Oh, Torrent! You look so fuzzy. My boy. Oh, yes. This is cool. This is very cool. I am aware that even in, you know, the frame rate could be better. But again, I do kind of want to point out, it was never meant to look like this. So let's just be happy with what we've got, you know? There's some people that get really picky about their VR. And you know what? Like, at the end of the day, this was never meant to be done like this. Some people get really wound up, and to see it in this perspective. Yeah, it's a bit jank. Yeah, I keep seeing my guy's hood pop up in the corner. But I'm so blown away, I just don't care. Oh, shit. Do I have a shield? Oh. It's amazing as well to see. Fuck, that looks so good. It's amazing to see how, you know, this game, much like all FromSoft games, are very much environmental storytelling, and that really shines in a first-person VR perspective, because, I mean, this, you know, you get such a sense of, like, there was a battle here, and it was nasty. It makes you look at things in a totally different way. Like, I feel empty. I feel like I'm walking in a real world that's really been ravaged by war, and it just looks, in the best way, it looks awful. If you know what I mean. Like, it looks daunting. Look at the size of that. What? We haven't even seen the craziest shit. I've been saving the craziest shit. There's several places we gotta go, and to be honest, I'm gonna put it out here now. This is the bit where we're gonna start dipping into real spoiler territory, because I can't wait anymore. This was one of the areas that stood out for me when I first played, where the first time you see Dragon Lord Placidosax in the sky, Placidosax, I don't know, you just can't help but sit there and feel scared, like really, like right in here. Because it's just like in Dark Souls, Ash Lake. The first time I saw that, I was like, I'm nothing. I'm a speck of dust in this terrifying world. And this area does it. This area really does it. There's not much to say about this area, so I'm just going to move on, but I had to see what that looked like. I have to force myself to speak for the sake of the video, because I just can't. That is... wow. That is just... I don't have any words. Ever since I first got to this location, I thought, man, imagine what that looks like in first person. Like, if you were actually there in front of it. That looks nuts. And as I say, like, it's so blowing me away that I'm forcing myself to talk about it, because I just don't want to, I just want to look at it and go, wow, you know. Even the bark on the tree, the campers. That looks so good. We haven't even been to the mountain. I know the good shit's behind me, so I'm gonna like walk this way. Also, out of interest, just not talking about VR for a second, did anybody else that played this get some serious Metal Gear Solid 3 vibes from this arena? Because I really did. And I kind of just want to know if I'm alone in that, because I feel like I'm not. For those that have beat Metal Gear Solid 3, you got to know which bit I'm on about, right? Oh, wow, that looks cool. Holy shit, that's good. I've kind of, all of my wows have gone now because I've seen the throne, the Elden throne. But it does look so good. You can really see the face in there as well, the body. It almost looks like it's gonna like pull itself out and like reach down and grab me. It's so sick. Because I'm kind of over the, I'm kind of over the hype with VR in a way. And because I'm still using an Oculus, because I'm not into VR enough to kind of feel like I need to upgrade yet. I was kind of expecting to not be this blown away, but successfully blown. Yeah, that's doing it for me. Erdtree looks magnificent. I almost feel like I could get warm just from looking at it. Like, I feel warmer just being in front of it. It's, again, like, compared to some of the views I've already had, not the most impressive, but equally beautiful in its own way. Erdtree is just taking the cake, man. Erdtree is stealing the show. Erdtree? Who's Erdtree? Erdtree. What's good to look at in Caelid? Not a lot. You know what? In first person, I'm gonna say it. Oblivion. I feel like I'm in Mehrunes Dagon's plane of Oblivion. I literally, look, there's the tower. Oh, fuck me. It's literally just Oblivion, this is. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. That's really cool. Okay, yeah. Caelid gets more points than I was expecting it to. Whoa. Hey, doggy. Ah, this isn't good. This isn't good. Oh my! Alright, get out of here. Getting out. That's enough of Caelid. That's enough of that shit. Fuck out of here. I don't want what you're selling. Bollocks. Okay. I don't know why I'm running over here, because I know there's all kinds of... Yep. This looks like safety. Fuck off! Jesus! Am I going to be okay here? I'm just waiting for one of those giant flamethrower guys to come around the corner. I'm still being chased by the dog. Fucking hell as well. That's it, fight each other, leave me alone. Mate, that was horrible. That was awful. What's the best thing to do in Caelid? Leave.
Ha!
Okay, so before I end the video, there's just a few things I kind of want to go over quickly. One, if you liked the video, I'm not going to be that guy that's like, comment, subscribe, although you could. No, if you like the video and you want to see more of Elden Ring, please let me know. More than happy to make more Elden Ring for you. Tell me what you want to see, I'll go there. I'm also happy to fight some stuff. If you want to see what that looks like, then, let me know. I don't mind getting a little bit motion sick if people want to see what that stuff looks like. There is also, for those of you that are kind of turned off by the idea of it being first person, because it is a little bit janky, if I go... sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. If I go to this menu that you guys can't see, you can also do this. Personally, for me, I'm not crazy about it, but if you wanted to play it in VR, there's your option. Everything's still 3D. It's just that you're seeing the person instead of through the person's eyes. The sword looks a bit janky though, I think. So. Yeah, and it kind of it tweaks the camera as well. So if I hold this, it takes me up instead of changing what I'm looking at. So I'm always looking at what I want to be looking at. It just moves the camera for me. That's all it does. It's a very well thought out mod. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say on it, to be honest. It's just bloody good. Yeah, if anybody wants to see more, please let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you.